something new. We are finally done with solid, liquid, and gas, and we are moving on to how we can change matter. So how can we go from a solid to a liquid to a gas? How can we go from a gas to a liquid to a solid? How can we cut things? Can we cook things? All of the different ways that matter can change. Okay, so let's take a look here. Changing matter, this is our new thing. What do you see in our first picture? Sino?
A boy using a boy licking an ice cream, and the ice cream melts down to his fingers.
Excellent, very good job, Sino. Very nice. So the boy's licking the ice cream, it's melting, it's getting all over his fingers. What state of matter is the ice cream? Zook,
Solid.
full sentences, please.
The state of matter, the ice cream is a solid.
Very good job, Zook. Excellent work. What state of matter is the ice cream on his fingers? Because it's still ice cream, but what state of matter is the ice cream on his fingers? Rosie?
Liquid.
Full sentences, guys. Full sentence, Rosie.
The ice cream on his fingers is liquid.
Excellent, very good, nice work. Today we will, first one, let's have Moon. Go ahead and do Today We Will and read number 1.
Today we will first go over your missing homework. Did your matter disappear into water? Soluble, float or sink? Insoluble.
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 Very good. Those are hard words. Everyone, go ahead and unmute and say soluble.
Soluble.
Very good. And this one is exactly the same. It says insoluble.
Insoluble.
Very good. Excellent. So if it mixes all the way in, it's soluble, and if it floats or sinks, it's insoluble. All right, today we will number 2, Ben 10.
Today we will 2. Explore changing states of matter. 3. Read about physical changes of matter.
Very good. Okay, so we'll learn about changing states and physical changes to matter. So the first one we're going to do is go over your homework, soluble or insoluble. I'm just showing a few. Remember, you'll go over homework more with Miss Kim Ang later. So this was Sino. Sino, you did a very good job. The toy sinks, the oil floats in water, the sugar disappears. Sino, what is it called when the sugar disappears in the water?
Insoluble.
Not insoluble, Milk.
Soluble.
Soluble, yes. Good job, Jack. All right.
Thanks.
The ones that float or sink are insoluble. They do not mix in the water. The one that does mix all the way in the water is soluble. It's all gone now. Here's Milk's. Milk, you did a really good job. You did ink, and then you did oil. Milk, can you please read what you wrote under the ink?
I put ink that is soluble and it's soluble.
Very good. Go ahead and read the oil as well.
I put oil that is floats and insoluble.
Excellent. So the ink is soluble. It all mixed in. The oil floats on top, so it's insoluble. It cannot mix in with the water. There's actually, if anyone wants to do this at home, there is a fun activity you can do where you make a lava lamp. It's water and colored oil. A lava lamp out of oil and water all right? And a few other things, some food coloring and some soda or Mentos. So if you want to make a lava lamp at home, you should look it up. It's really fun. Here's Puppy's. Puppy did a really good job, just nice and clear. The color mixed, soluble. Plastic ball floats, insoluble. The salt mixed in, soluble. Also, with sinking and floating, remember, we learned this word just one time, so it's a bit difficult, but the word is density. Density, I'll write it here. Density is how much matter something has for its size. For example, this phone is small, but it's heavy. Small phone, but still a lot of matter. Where this, let me find a good example. This is bigger than my phone, but it's very light. I'll say big plastic, less matter. So because the small phone has a lot of matter in it, we say it is dense. And the big plastic has less matter, so we say it's less dense. Things that are dense will sink. Things that are more dense than water will sink. Things that are less dense than water will float. So, who has something around them that they think would float and something next to them that they think would sink? Sam, can you show us what you have near you that you think would float or sink?
I will show my Lego because I just tried to make the video and then it floats.
Okay. And do you have something next to you that you think would sink?
I got my erasers.
Very good. Okay, so why do you think the eraser would sink?
Because it don't have air inside and Lego has like kind of dot inside, so it can float because it has air inside.
Very good. So let's see, Susu. Susu, which one do you think is more dense, more matter? Would it be the rubber or the plastic?
Rubber.
The rubber. So Susu, which one is more dense, the rubber or the plastic?
The rubber has more dense.
Very good. The rubber is more dense. It's small, but it has a lot of matter, so it will sink. The Lego's the same size, but it has less matter, so it's less dense and it will float.
No, but the Lego is smaller.
It is, okay, so it's smaller but has less matter. Very good. All right. Physical change. Physical, physical. There's a song that goes like that. We're going to study physical changes today. Everybody stand up. Can you guys show me something physical? Physical is things that you can do, and exercise is physical. And you can wave your arms, and you can go like this, and you can go like this, and you can drink water. Everyone show me something physical. Go ahead and do something. You can do whatever you want.
Can I just finish my milk?
Yeah, that's physical, Sam. You can just finish your milk. Very good. I also just wanted to stand up and dance a little bit. So, physical is something that you can change easily, but then you can change back. If I wave my arms this way, are they stuck here forever?
No.
No. Thankfully, I can put them back down. I don't have to keep my arms like this forever. So physical changes are reversible most of the time. Do you guys remember the word reversible and irreversible?
I know what it means.
Yeah, Jack, go ahead and tell us, what is reversible?
Reversible means what do we do, but we can do it again.
Exactly, we can take
But
it away.
And irreversible means we do it and we can't do it again.
Exactly. Once you cook a chicken, can you uncook the chicken?
No.
No. Okay, so that one would be
It's possible.
Everyone, please read this definition of physical change. 1, 2, 3.
Physical change or change in size, shape, state of matter.
Excellent. So this first one is a change or shape. Change in size or shape. What's happened to this piece of paper? Who can make an observation? Puppy, what's happened to this piece of paper? Can you observe it?
Reversible.
Very good. What happened to the paper? What word would you say happened to it?
It is round.
It's more round. Excellent. So it's changed shape. Okay. So size and shape has changed. This is a physical change. We can open it back up. All right. It's still paper. It's just a physical change. Can anyone have something at home that they could change the size and shape? Anyone have something at home they could change the size and the shape of? Taylor, go ahead. What do you have at home?
I have I don't know how to call this one.
Is it
It's used to make a
String.
I think, is it used to charge your computer or your phone?
yes.
It's called a wire, a charging wire or a charging cord. So how can you change the wire, Taylor?
I can like make it like a circle and I can put it again.
Very
Straight.
good. So what kind of change is that, Taylor? Hands
A
up.
physical change.
Ah, good job, Taylor. A physical change. All right, who else can show? Let's do one more. One more. Who else has a way? Go ahead, Ray. Let's see yours.
I have a banana peel.
Nice.
Now it is a banana peel.
Very good. And Ray, what type of change is that called? Or actually, let's have Blue Moon. Blue Moon, what type of change is that? Read here, Blue Moon.
Physical change.
Yes. If you change the size, it's a physical change. I have some butter with me here. I'm going to physically change my butter. Ready? Oh, let me cut off a smaller piece. Here's my butter. I'm going to cut. All right, it's still butter. Now I just have one piece of butter like this. It's just a physical change. It's still butter. Okay? Next, physical change, a change in size, shape, or state of matter. This time we're changing the state of matter. What does that mean? Cherry, what does it mean to change the state of matter?
That means change solid to liquid, liquid to gases.
Excellent. Can we do it another way? Can we only go solid, liquid, liquid, gas?
I know.
Zook, go ahead. Or was that Jack?
Yes.
Go ahead, Jack. What's the other change?
We can swap gas to liquid to solid.
Excellent. We can also go the other way. Gas to liquid, liquid to a solid. Just like when we freeze ice. So, one more time. Everyone unmute. Actually, let's go on. So first one is solid to a liquid. What is happening here? What is happening here? Bunny, what do you see in this photo?
I see the ice has melted.
Very good. And banana. Banana, is ice a solid or a liquid?
Solid.
Very good. And is water, when it melts, all of this here, is this a solid or a liquid, banana?
Liquid.
Very good. Banana, you did very, very good job on your homework. So this is a solid to a liquid. What am I showing here? Rosie?
Temperature.
Excellent. Sophia, what's happening to the temperature?
Too hot and it explodes.
It's getting hotter and hotter and hotter until it explodes. So the ice turns to a liquid with heat. Everyone say the word heat. This heat is adding. It's hot. It's hot, 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 hot. Heat. Ooh, there's a lot of heat outside, isn't there? Okay, quickly, I am going to put this piece of butter into the microwave. What do you think will happen to my butter when I add heat from the microwave?
It will turn to gas.
Jack, I did not call your name. Hands up, I see Sophia and Sam, that's it. Moon, what do you think? What will happen to my butter in the microwave?
I think it will turn to gas.
Change to a gas? What is it right now? A solid, a liquid, or a gas?
A solid.
A solid, because it keeps its shape. Can I go straight from a solid to a gas? No, what is between a solid and a gas?
Liquid.
A liquid. So let's see what happens. I'll be right back.
Yes.
Butter is very soft. I think it only needs maybe 1 minute, but I can see it from here, so I'll keep an eye on it. Okay. Next one is, so first we did solid to a liquid. Now we have water. The next one is liquid to gas. What is happening in this picture? Ben 10.
There is water vapor rising up.
Very good. Why is the water rising up? Milk, what do you think? Why is the water rising up?
Because it's too hot.
Excellent. The temperature first made the ice melt into water. Now it's still adding heat, 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 heat. And the heat is making the liquid turn into gas, into water vapor, like when we cook. So, solid, like this ice cream, to a liquid. This ice cream is going to a liquid because it is hot. And then plus even more heat, and we have a gas. Solid to liquid to gas. All right, please make some observations. Everyone read this whole slide. 1, 2, 3.
These
are
buildings. They can go to our way too. From a gas to a liquid to a solid. A solid.
Okay, so these are physical changes. If ice cream melts and you put it back in the freezer, what happens? What happens if you put liquid ice cream back into the freezer? Susu, what do you think?
It will change to liquid to solid.
Excellent. It's still ice cream. Then you put it in the freezer and it's still ice cream. So these are just physical changes. Oh, it's melted. Here is my butter.
Oh my God.
I want to eat.
It looks.
Is it still butter, everybody? Is this still butter?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. What state of matter is it? Everybody.
Solid.
Everyone.
Liquid.
Liquid.
See how it moves?
Liquid.
Okay, I'm gonna put this in the fridge and let's see if we can get it to go from a liquid, like this rain, to a solid, like this ice. So here's the other example. A gas gets cold. Here we see the temperature going down and it turns into a liquid. The liquid right here gets even colder and turns into ice. These are changing the states of matter. Our physical changes. Everyone please read this. 1, 2, 3.
Changes of state of matter or physical changes.
Very good. All right, we're gonna watch a quick video on Study Jams about the 2 types of changes. So, one of the types of changes is physical changes, like we've been learning about. The other one is chemical changes, and chemical changes are irreversible. They cannot be undone. It's like cooking your chicken. Once it's cooked, it's there forever. Okay, you cannot uncook. Let's take a look. All right, we'll learn about chemical changes tomorrow. So don't worry if that didn't make too much sense, because this is just a little introduction to chemical changes. But physical change size, shape, or state of matter. Chemical changes that all the little molecules, all the little pieces of matter that make it change. Can you unburn firewood? No, once the firewood is burnt, it's changed forever. Okay, so this is a chemical change. Let's show what you know. Can someone please read these directions for us? Let's have Misha.
Show what you know before we read and learn. Circle the ones you think the show
Are
change.
physical. Can you say physical?
Physical change. Put an X on the ones you think are chemical changes.
Very good. Everyone please unmute and say physical changes, chemical changes.
Physical changes. Chemical changes.
All right, so circle the physical changes and put an X over the chemical changes. Now, the writing could get messy. So, first, you have 15 seconds to look at them and decide which one you think are physical and which ones you think are chemical. So, go ahead and look at them first. Think about which ones you want to circle and which ones you want to X. Take your time, think about it. Only circle or X once you really think. Is it physical? Can it be reversed? Or is it chemical? Are you changing what it is? Go ahead and start circling and Xing. Neat, first example, neatly please. X. And circle or circle. Try and do it neatly, okay? All right, go ahead and try your best. Show me what you've learned already. So you put breaking a window as chemical change, but is the glass on the floor still glass? Could we glue it back together? Are you changing the glass to something else? Nope. Let's hear from, nope, right? So this is a physical change. Baking a cake, good job. Once you bake the cake in the oven, it cannot go back to liquid. Slicing bread, good. Let's actually just go to the next page. See how you did? Okay. This one you got wrong. Right, wrong. Crushing a can. It's still a can, it's just changing what? What happens when you crush a can? What changes? Let's hear from Banana. Banana, what happens when you crush a can?
Shape.
The shape. That is a physical change. All right, this one you got, some of you got right, some of you got wrong. Let's take a look. I want you all to read it, and then if it says, if it's a circle, say physical change. If it's an X, say chemical change. Here's my example. Breaking a window, physical change. Baking a cake, chemical change. So, all of my girls, do the first row, starting with breaking a window. Ready, girls? Unmute and start here. 1, 2, 3.
Breaking a window. Breaking a window. Break a soda can.
Physical change. Making a cake.
Zook, I said girls. And last one, girls, crushing a can. Let me hear you. Crushing.
Crushing a soda can.
Physical change.
Physical change.
Good. All right. Boys, your turn. Boys, do the second row. Ready? So you say, read the word, and then say physical or chemical change. 1.
Frying an egg.
Chemical change.
Chemical change. Melting ice. Physical change. Using batteries. Chemical change.
Exploding fireworks.
Chemical change.
Very good. So melting ice, remember, changing states of matter. Changing states of matter is a physical change. We can freeze it again. Frying an egg, once it's cooked, it's cooked. That's a chemical change. Okay. You're amazing. Good job, everybody. Yay. And let's do some reading now. Matter changes. What's being changed here? Look at the picture. What is she changing about the clay? Pasta, what is she changing about the clay?
She is changing its shape.
Excellent. And Bunny, is changing shape a physical change or a chemical change?
I think changing shape is physical change.
Good girl, Bunny. Nice job. What are some ways that things can change? Who can list 3 ways to change something? Rosie, can you list 3 ways to change something?
We break it up.
Mm-hmm.
We bend it.
Mm-hmm. What about heat?
We heat it.
Very good. Nice job, Rosie. What are some things that can change and then be changed back? So they're reversible. What's something you could change and then change back? So it's reversible. That's okay. Let's do our example. Ready? Let me get the butter out. The butter, it was a solid, then it was a liquid. Now, it's not moving. It's a solid again. I changed it.
the shape of the liquid.
Yeah, I changed it and then I changed it back. So it went from a solid to a liquid and back to a solid. It is reversible. Everybody say reversible.
Reversible.
Very good. What are some things that can be changed and not changed back? So it's irreversible. Any ideas? Nam, can you think of something we can change and then it cannot be changed back? It's stuck like that now forever. For example, if I cook an egg, it's now cooked forever. It cannot be back to being a raw egg. Can you think of another example, Nam?
We take we put the thing in the box to give to the other one. We cannot take back.
Okay, I could see that. All right, guys. Everyone unmute and please read both of these, physical and chemical. Ready? One.
Physical change is change in the size or shape of matter. Chemical change. One matter changes different matter.
Very good. So physical change is just the shape or the state of matter. Chemical change, it changes into a different matter. What are physical changes? Puppy, can you please read the first paragraph? The first 3 sentences, Puppy.
One of physical change. Matter can change in different ways. You can change the size or shape of matter. This is called a physical change.
Excellent, very good. And let's see, next sentence. Moon, can you please read the next sentence? Starting with when.
When you cut, bend, fold, or tear matter, you can cause a physical change. You can change the shape of paper by cutting or folding it. It is still paper.
Excellent. This is the important line here. Everybody, it is still paper. You cut it, you fold it, you rip it, you bend it. It's still paper. So those are physical changes. Folding and writing on paper are physical changes. When you only change the shape of matter, its mass stays the same. Everybody, eyes on me, Blue Moon. Is there more paper here? No. Is there less paper here? No. How is this paper different? How is this paper right here different? How about Sam? Oh, Sam's gone. Sam, how
is not the same shape.
Excellent, but it's still the same amount. So the mass is the same. All right. Why does the paper on the left side of the balance equal the mass of the paper on the right side of the balance? They are on a balance and they're the same because they are the same amount. I'm going to show you guys this tomorrow. I'm going to fold up a piece of paper. We'll put it on my balance that I have here and we can compare. All right, and that's all we have time for today, so we'll read this one tomorrow. Today we learned matter can go through physical changes or chemical changes. And physical changes are changing the size, shape, or state of matter. Your homework is to change 2 things at home using physical changes. Please write 1 sentence about how you changed it and 1 sentence about why it is a physical change. So that's 4 sentences altogether. Here's my example. I changed butter. So one of my sentences would be, the first sentence is how I changed it. I changed butter by putting it in the microwave to add heat. All right, and one sentence about why is a physical change? Changing states of matter from a solid to a liquid is a physical change. There, then I just have to do one more. So here's my example. One sentence about how I changed it. One sentence about why that's a physical change, because I changed the state of matter. It'll either be that, size, or shape, okay? You'll say which of the three you changed. All right, guys. So just 4 sentences for homework. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody.